Last day of the year. Last day of the year, and I might have a problem coming up. I've been saying for the last 3 or 4 days I hadn't felt just right. And I'm having a major balance problem. Can't explain it. I get lightheaded and woozy, and I'm thinking it's got something to do with this ear. And it's going to be a ear problem. You know, your balance is somehow controlled by something in your ear. But I think I'm really going to have to be careful today. I'll be careful anyway, but this got me worried. I go to the doctor next, let's see, the 4th. Yeah, January 4th. Ow, that hurt. My sugar might be a tad low, the way I feel. But let me get this started. Let you see it before I see it. It's low, I think. I hate it when it does that. That's gang. It's a waste of a strip. And yeah, I feel like my sugar's low right now. Kind of jittery feeling. Let's see if I can get it to bleed again. Yeah, there it comes on. Fresh blood. Now, it's gonna be low, way below 100, I think. Yep. That says in range, but I thought it felt low. I don't understand that. I kind of pigged out last night on rest of my baby sister's fruitcake. And it's low. Of course, it says in range. I don't know where the threshold is for when it's too low and when it's just getting close. Yes, this balance thing's got me. I don't understand it. But that's the year I had surgery on way back in 81 or 82. I'm sure it's gonna have something to do with this here. Gotta go get my coffee. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to. I bet I'll wind up having to have surgery. It's just here right here. I can put my finger right here, and if I press it, just press lightly on it, I get woozy. I'm losing my balance. And like I'm gonna do it right now. That's that damn ear. I bet you I'm fixing to wind up in the hospital again. It's almost like I'm kinda dizzy. This just started in the last 2 or 3 days. I swear. I don't want to go to the hospital again. Feel the shirt. Oh, good Lord. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, dang. Stuck myself right in the nipple. Damn. Ooh. Good Lord. Russell, you ignorant sucker. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, hell.
You are a bad gift giver.
Who's wearing one of the gifts that I gave them right this second? You are. That face mask?
Well, that is pretty nice, I have to say. That's
You know, I wonder,
Be honest. Just say it.
pretty good.
Say it.
You're okay.
Say it like you mean it.
is it just me or does this everybody like this? So sometimes they like to come in here and
I love it so much.
just look at their kid sleeping, just looking at them.
How much resistance, how much regeneration?
It has regeneration 3.
That's so wonderful.
53 seconds.
Okay, that's not that long though.
And
Resistance?
resistance 2 for 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
He's such a stinker.
How could I lose every Thanksgiving thing we do? Every Thanksgiving thing we do. Wait, I might have a chance. Because Jen can't afford
I don't know why he's piled back up in here and went to sleep.
today. I think I've got
He slept the night through and then
all I have is one.
got up about 5.
So you're gonna trade in your diamonds for emeralds, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like one.
Went in there and played his video games for a little while.
I can only buy one.
Now it's about 9 o'clock. He's in here asleep again.
Behind you, just so you know.
Hi, she's staring right at me. Hello. Hi.
He don't like to give me kisses 'cause I'm a man or a boy. He don't.
Yeah. What do you have? What are you wearing today?
So I've got the
Now he give his mama a kiss.
That's the best part of the set. As long as I have this, I can survive this.
But now when he's asleep like this, I can come in here and steal me a little kiss.
Isn't that how it works?
But
So
That is not cool. I want
I'm so lucky to be able to come in here and
is it helping?
see my baby
I think that I'm ready for battle, guys. I think all I have to do is just organize my
and my other babies. The 27-year-old and the 18-year-old.
pants.
The pants is the best part
I
too.
don't have any pants.
Oh, you
I couldn't. I wouldn't want it no other way.
Wait, do you have any golden? You have golden apples, don't you?
I have one.
One normal or one enchanted?
One enchanted.
I'm poor, but I'm wealthy.
The true normal ones, I will give you diamond pants with protection 1.
And people say they don't know how I can be able to, how I can put up with living with my
I'm going to give you the
grandbabies around like this all the time. Boy,
Yes, ma'am.
can't imagine life without them.
So we should be ready in a minute to answer the
I love you, baby boy.
and we will see you then.
I'll leave you alone. He might wake up.
You do? This is what happens, okay?
If I die though,
If you
that doesn't count.
no, it still counts.
Okay, fine.
All right.
I didn't know.
Isn't that beautiful?
The post didn't hit you.
The shovel hit you.
Dang, them feet's getting long.
So for the warm-up round, we were actually fighting the Thanksgiving turkey we fought last year, and then we're gonna fight the Thanksgiving turkey from this year.
Sometimes I think I'm a weird old man.
It was devotion.
I love him so much.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Are you ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
This is the warm-up round. That is the turkey we fought
Just
last year.
beautiful.
I think it looks more like a turkey than this year's one. I'm running out of turkeys, guys.
Wait, so I should drink this right now?
Well, why don't you find out, right?
Gosh,
One more until someone dies in battle.
what the hell's wrong with me?
I'm gonna die.
Oh my God!
This is very time consuming trying to upload this stuff. I don't understand why I can't upload it straight to YouTube, but there may be a way to do that, but I don't know how to do it yet. But here I'm got the movie made, or the video made, and I gotta save it now to my computer. Then I gotta go, when I get that done, then I gotta go to my YouTube channel and then upload it from my computer to my channel, and then review it, and then publish it. Or if I don't want to publish it right then, I can mark it private and make any changes I want to make. But boy, it takes a while. It takes about 30 minutes to do this.
Who you barking?
Guess somebody's coming in. I shouldn't be burning, but it bothers the neighbors. But the sanitation people won't pick up stuff like this. You're supposed to haul it to the landfill somewhere when that costs you, plus it's 10 miles away. I'm gonna get me a burn barrel. I got it going pretty good. I'm having to catch my breath now. Whew. Well, those plastic bins I sold to that guy, I didn't have them over here. I had to go pick them up. Somebody was saving them in their building for me till I could come back and get them. And so a while ago I was getting ready to go over there and get them and deliver them to that guy and get my $150. And all of a sudden my daughter, she grounded me. I ain't driving, she said. She said, why? She said, my tag's expired and I don't want to take a chance on getting a ticket or getting stopped. It would have been nice if she'd have told me yesterday that she didn't want me driving the car now. And she said, and besides, there's a lot of police out on the road and it's New Year's Eve and all that stuff. Of course, I was super pissed off. I'll tell you right now, somewhere along the line, I become the kid. My daughter grounded me. Holy shit. So, yeah, it is what it is. I ain't pissed off now. Well, I'm pissed off, but it ain't eating at me. I got a lot of other stuff I need to do. I sure did want that $150 though. That was gonna buy me a new Harbor Freight air compressor, one of them bigger ones. They got a new end of year and New Year's sale, and they got a 25% off coupon. And I was gonna get that compressor for about $140 where they wanted $200. And it's one of them big uprights, and it's kind of that's oil and lube. It's not one of them dry. I wouldn't have one of them dry suckers. Them things, they don't last. But you don't permanently lubricate something. I don't care what they say. Anyway, I got stuff to do around here. There comes my boy. What are you doing? Are you ready to go to school day after, let's see, the 3rd, Wednesday? Why don't you like clothes? Huh? Why not? You run around here like a lot of people think we don't watch you. Do not play in that fire. I sure do love that stinker. Boy, he's skinny. I was skinny when I was little like that, but I wasn't that darn skinny. He is sure skinny. Well, I got to go inside and work on some YouTube videos now. Ever wonder what What is it about sitting by a fire? And I mean, this ain't a campfire. I'm burning trash from Hurricane Irma. And why does people like to sit by the fire and just watch it? It's trash burning. I don't know. I've always liked to sit by fires. Well, we used to have some nice ones when I was taking my grandson to Boy Scouts for those 13 years. That boy, when he started, he went all the way through. I had some time with him. He's the one that had cerebral palsy, and they like to never got him in a canoe in the water. And one feller, Robbie, he was a deputy sheriff, and he had a boy in the troop, and he was also the Cub Scout pack leader when Donovan was still in Cub Scouts. And we was out at Camp Shands, had the canoes pulled up there to the pier, and they finally got Donovan in the canoe, and he was scared to death. And he was holding on to the pier. He wouldn't let go of the pier. And Robbie, the deputy sheriff, he was in the canoe with him, and he was trying to coax him on out a little bit, and he finally got Donovan to let go, and he let it. He didn't take the canoe out, maybe just an inch at a time, getting away from the water, and he got him out about 10 foot, brought him back. That was his first time in a canoe. Second time in a canoe was going on a canoe trip. This is while I was in the Boy Scouts. And he was in the canoe with the what is that burning over there? Did I throw that in there? Anyway, he was in the same canoe with the scoutmaster, troop leader. And I was in another boat. We was going down the river, and it was getting dark. And I could hear Donovan, "Poppy, get me out of here. You're fine, Donovan." I heard the scoutmaster say, "You're fine." He saw, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." I felt so bad for him, but I think he got over that a little bit. But it was so many things he was afraid of, or that he wasn't comfortable with. They went to one of those aircraft carriers museum things where you go aboard the aircraft carrier. I forget the name of it, and it's in South Carolina, I believe. And to go aboard, there was like a little concrete ramp that went up to it, but it was wide enough for a car or a truck to drive across, and golf carts and stuff. And Donovan would not go up that ramp, across that water. He would not do it. And then one of his friends, who was an Eagle Scout, come down there and took him by the hand and put him in a golf cart and drove him up that ramp aboard that ship. And Of course, when he got aboard the ship, he went inside and he never would come back out and go on deck and look around at stuff and everything, enjoy the view. He stayed below deck the whole time, the whole weekend. And of course, that was one trip I didn't make with him. I wished I had. I'd like to seen it. But there was stuff like that he was just scared to death of. Even driving across this real big, tall bridge, I think it was at Savannah, Georgia. The lady that was driving him, she had a son on there too, and she saw that when they was coming up on that bridge, that he was in a panic. And I can't believe the smart thing that she did. She gave him this bag of M&Ms and told him he needed to sort out all the green ones. She gave him to him, get all the green ones out, Donovan. So she gave him something to do, and that eased his tension a little bit going across that bridge. Of course, I wasn't there to see that. I didn't miss a whole lot. There was one night on the camp out, I didn't miss it. I wouldn't have minded missing. He played hard all that day. This was at Camp Shands too. And we bedded down, got in our tent. I'm sleeping in a tent with him. We're both in sleeping bags. And I don't know, about midnight, I heard something. He was sick, and he throwed up. He's laying flat on his back, and it just went up and then come down all over his chin, his face, his clothes. He was sick as a dog, and that was on a Saturday night. And I was wanting to get out of there early Sunday morning, but I got out of there a lot earlier than I thought. We left about 2 o'clock. He was going off through the woods there, trying to find the showers and the stuff, and it was kind of dark, and he was hollering, "Poppy, Poppy!" I said, "Just keep going straight." He got over there. I sure got some memories with that kid. He's 27 now. Man. I remember when he crossed over in Cub Scouts to go to Boy Scouts. The scoutmaster was Robbie, the deputy sheriff, and when he crossed over, and he didn't want to go to Boy, he wanted to stay right there at Cub Scouts. And he asked Robbie, said, Robbie was a Cub master. He asked Robbie, said, "Well, can I at least come over for a visit?" Bless his heart, he didn't want to leave. But after about over the Boy Scout troops, after he got accustomed to it after about a month, he loved it. He didn't even want to go back to Cub Scout where they met at. But he loved the Scouts. He also was senior patrol leader there. Scoutmaster had this system where every 6 months he would change, having people nominate a new senior patrol leader. And Donovan got nominated one time, and he got senior patrol leader. And he wasn't the best senior patrol leader, but he, there was all these different fears and stuff he had, but he did it. He sure did it. He also spent 14 years going to school. He had to spend 2 extra years in high school just to graduate. But he did it. That's my big baby boy. Dang, I got the memories. I wish I had memories like that of my son. I didn't do that much with my son before he died. I did a little bit, but nothing like I did with Donovan. that was, I guess when sometimes you learn about things and you want to do stuff with your grandkids. I wished I'd have done it with my kids. And tell you the dang truth, I think in my 30s, early 40s, I really didn't know what really real love of other people, of a person, than I do now. That's a shame. That is a shame. My son, he tried so hard to please me. And the night before he died, he had got into some trouble with another neighborhood boy. Not serious trouble, but enough for the deputy sheriff come out and wanted to talk to him about it and stuff. And they did. He wasn't like taking him to jail or anything like that, but he got in trouble, and I was so upset by what him and that boy had done. I said, I was moaning and groaning. I can't even hold my head up in the neighborhood anymore and stuff like that. And I turned my back on him. He sit over there, he was so upset, and he sit in that chair and just tears in his eyes. He was 14. And I didn't say nothing to him the next morning when he went to school. And that was the last time I saw my son alive. The last time. I wasn't there when he needed me the most. I live with that every day. I say don't be eat up with guilt, but I'm sorry. Should have been there for him, and I wasn't. Why? I don't know why. I know why it bothers me. God dog it. I wasn't there for him. I wasn't there for that boy. I sure did love him. By dog, ain't none of my grandsons gonna ever hurt for me not paying attention to them. Wow. I need to get out here tomorrow and cut these. I don't know. I need to cut them in shorter pieces where I can turn them on in one of these buckets and store them. That's these window blind slats. I make house roofs and stuff like that. Trim out. It's good heavy vinyl. Hell, they make fences out of that stuff. I'm sure why I can't make a birdhouse roof out of it. Anyhow, that's on my to-do list tomorrow. Well, I guess it's getting on. Well, there it is. 5 o'clock. It'll be dark in less than an hour. I made pretty good dent out there in the yard. I'm getting there. I ain't got just a little bit, and I'll let that fire burn down.